2025 has been an excellent year for fans in the mystery genre, from complex fantastical tales to more straightforward, grounded detective stories. There was certainly a wide array of shows to check out. One particular anime that really stood out to me was a little show called Kowloon Generic Romance. This is a great mystery series with a solid love story at the center of its intriguing science fiction narrative. Kowloon Generic Romance takes place sometime in the near future within the walled city of Kowloon, and primarily follows the lives of real estate agents Reiko Kujirai and Hajime Kudo. Floating above the dense, bustling town they call home is Generic Terra, a diamond-shaped device constructed on behalf of the government by the Himenuma Group, capable of backing up people's memories. The prospect of achieving eternal life through this functionality has garnered excitement among many of the city's residents and interest from nations across the world. Amidst the overwhelming enthusiasm for the Genterra project, Reiko begins to question her sense of self, after discovering a photo of her and Hajime together in his office drawer. As she wrestles with her feelings for him and gradually learns more about herself, things start to change between them. The truth regarding the woman in the photo, as well as Kowloon's hidden secrets, are slowly revealed as Reiko and others investigate the town's strange abnormalities. Kowloon Generic Romance has quite a strong narrative, and is arguably the best mystery series to premiere this year. Each episode moves at a reasonably quick pace, and tends to end on an interesting note, which will leave you eager to see what happens next. There's plenty of plot twists and revelations throughout the show that you're not likely to see coming. Many developments in the story raise some very interesting questions regarding certain characters' actions and events that happened in the past. Like any great story in the genre, this anime keeps the viewer guessing while steadily unveiling new information to further pique their curiosity. Series creator Jun Miyazuki does an excellent job handling the many mysteries established throughout the series. Generally speaking, each of them is unraveled in a satisfying and fascinating manner. Although Miyazuki's storytelling is usually pretty tight, there were a couple minor things that were either never addressed or thoroughly explained. Moreover, there's a detail revealed about the president of Himenuma's pharmaceutical company that comes out of left field, and one of his desires related to that isn't touched on outside of the scene it's referenced in. This was the only thing in this series that didn't quite tie into the narrative's central ideas in a meaningful way. Miyazuki explores the themes of identity, nostalgia, and regret through the individual stories of the core cast. The messaging regarding these subjects is very clear, and conveyed really well through the actions of certain characters. Simple ideas like how one's identity is shaped by their choices, or how holding on to the regrets of the past can lead to stagnation, are expressed without being too heavy-handed. The series' most prominent theme, nostalgia, permeates not just the story, but the visual presentation as well. This show has a lovely retro-inspired art style reminiscent of anime from the 80s and 90s. Visually speaking, it's as if it were ripped from those eras, and given a fresh coat of paint. The art style evokes a nostalgic feeling that the animators seem to have toward that specific period in anime. Old school aesthetic aside, Arvo Animation Inc. has created a very good looking show, with smooth animation and high-quality backgrounds. Another noteworthy aspect of the show's presentation is the voice acting for the English dub. The performances are really solid across the board, with the exception of Reiko's voice actress Lauren Londa. She completely crushed her roles as both the past and present versions of the character. Londa's nuanced performance perfectly captures both of their distinct personalities. While they do share some obvious similarities, the Reiko that we're introduced to is pretty different from the person Kudo knew years ago, and that's reflected in Londa's voice acting. Speaking of Kudo and Reiko, they have some great emotional and romantic scenes together. The chemistry between the pair is solid, and their relationship progresses a lot faster than you might expect. This show's adult-oriented love story and urban setting is a welcome change of pace from the slew of high school romances that premiere each year. All in all, Kowloon Generic Romance is a wonderful series, with an eye-catching visual style, multiple engrossing mysteries, and a well-written, mature love story. I highly recommend checking this show out if you're looking for a mystery series that's very accessible, or a romance anime featuring an adult cast. If you've seen this show, let me know what you thought about it in the comment section below. And as always, thanks for watching.